Hey there, this is Infinity, and it is 11:07 Pacific in the AM on 11/17/2019. I did not plan this, but it's really interesting how this came to be, with wanting and needing to do different things, and then all of a sudden this just coming to mind to do a guided meditation for today. We are firmly in our Stargate. You may have experienced all sorts of different physical sensation and energy fluctuations, and like times of like bliss and happiness and joy and euphoria, and other times of like being irritated and frustrated and maybe stressed out or anxious, especially towards the beginning of the gate on 11/7. But that has balanced itself out. We're continuing with the theme of balancing, and so that was, Libra and Scorpio with balancing, and these energies with the Stargate, and we're really solidifying ourselves, getting into just different frameworks in our mind, different avenues of thought, following different paths or not, or, making different choices. Everything we choose to do is a different timeline. Every thought, every choice or reaction, these are different timelines that we're choosing all the time. And the more you're cognizant of that, and the more you're intentional about that, the more you're aware of your thoughts and what you're thinking about and the energy you're putting out and all this stuff, the better it goes with what you're aligning with. Not so much even right now, even though there is definitely instant manifestation, but what timelines you're choosing once you're out of the current place and time, because everything is really behind in the physical compared to the energetic, especially when we're really putting forth a lot of energy and effort into certain thoughts. So it's just important to be aware of that. And now we're going to be getting into our 11/17 meditation. I'm recording this and beginning this. It is now 11:11. Hello, 11:11 on 11/17. Guided to do this really impromptu guided meditation. It's not going to be a long one, you guys. This is going to be a really different type of guided meditation, just to center our bodies, open up our chakras, get us nice and in tune and in flow and in balance for the rest of the day and the week. If you're guided to go back and do the Stargate meditation, you can do that at any time. There is about an hour of me / Gabriel speaking before the actual meditation begins. So if you've done it once, you can bypass all that and just go directly to the meditation. But for now, I'd like you to take a nice deep breath. Eyes closed in a nice, comfortable seated position. So if you're not comfortable, get comfortable. If you have to be in a chair or on the floor, if you're on a bolster, whatever, wherever you're at, just get nice and comfy. Like your pelvis to be nice and centered. So center your pelvis. You're not going to be too far out or too far back from your pelvis. So your shoulders right in alignment with your pelvis. Doesn't matter how you're sitting. If it's more comfortable for you to be laying down, feel free to do that as well. Whatever you're in the mood to do. So you can be laying down if you're laying down. Make sure that your shoulders are pulled, down. Same thing if you're sitting up. Your shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. They're nice and loose. Your hands are nice and loose. Your elbows. If you're sitting, palms up on your legs or your knees, your lap, whatever's comfortable. If you're laying down, so just arms out and palms up. Not too far out, not too far, close either. Just something really comfortable. Same thing with your feet, about 2 feet apart. Let your feet hang out. Get your knees in alignment so they can support your feet hanging out. So you're nice and relaxed. Nice deep breath. Start to feel your guides and guardians. All of those who you are connected to in your spirit tribe coming in to say how you've been doing such a great job through this Stargate, being aware of your thoughts and actions and your mood and following guidance and trying to be as creative and as intentional as possible. Clearing and healing, being aware of different things coming up, making decisions. They're always here to give their support when you ask for help or you want your questions answered. Be aware that you will be getting the answers and the help and the assistance that you have asked for. Please also be aware that this does not always come in the ways in which you would imagine them to be or expect them to be or want them to be or hope them to be. They come in the ways that are important for you to get the information, for your highest soul self aspect to be able to integrate and assimilate with you and you with it, so you become more of a unit. So each thing is an opportunity, each situation is an opportunity to get in alignment with your higher and highest soul selves, your highest soul self, your soul, and at the same time your entire spirit tribe with you, your guides and guardians, those of the angelic realms, and also your ancestors and any animal spirits you are connected to. And that those are both usually pretty vast. So it's quite the gathering when you call them all in, as we're doing. So please, again, intentionally say hello to your spirit tribe with you always. All your guides and guardians are definitely a vast array and network of beings and souls you are connected to. We are all connected to through the web of life and creation. And again, this is not just for this lifetime, it's for your soul. So your guides and guardians, your ancestors, your animal spirits, any incarnations you've ever had, any conscious awareness different dimensions and realms. Take a nice deep breath and think about just how vast that may be for you. And remember what's so important about connecting with your soul and with this web of life and all your guides and guardians and everything that's connected to you and all of this amazing pieces of your individual puzzle and how much that's connected to others, how much knowledge and wisdom, how much creation took place in those lifetimes with your just you and then those around you. These are all major and minor bits of information that are potentially useful in this lifetime. So consciously open up your awareness to your own web and network of lives in different dimensions and realms, in different incarnations, in different ways that you are a part of all that is. And then everything that's connected to that. And just imagine all the information just right there, just at point 2. And then satellite out from that and imagine just the web just getting bigger and bigger and how it just grows and grows and grows just from your one point, your one aspect of understanding. All that you are personally connected to. If you're looking from your soul's perspective and all the different incarnations and all the different realms and dimensions and places that could be in all of creation since your soul sparked, whenever that may have been. But you know that if you are here in this time, working as a light worker, on mission, that it is certainly vast, or else you wouldn't be here. So just imagine something like that. We don't have to put any particular number on it, but just imagine something vast. You have a vast library of these different points of reference that you have and are concurrently involved with, depending on from which aspect you're looking and how it's all working together. So this is where it can get a little bit daunting. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let that overwhelm you too much. Take a deep breath and understand just more and more. The more you understand that from this perspective, from your eyeballs out, boots on the ground, upon Gaia, on mission here, when we're not tapping in, when we're not aware, and we're still in denial or closed off to the reality of just what it is we are here in a body, as a soul, in this place, in this time, and how that is very, very much nowhere near all of it that is happening just for our one perspective. It helps us to open up to all there is. All there is that we are in alignment and we are destined and fated to know about and be a part of has already happened. You have to understand. We are in the physical, going through the motions, playing things out. there's so many different possibilities and everything is happening at once, but we have this one perspective. We need to be open to the understanding of all as much as we can understand, but at least be open to receiving more and more information. So think about that. And understand it's not so much about learning, it's about recognizing, remembering. So just open up your energy to all there is that you are meant to know and be a part of and are a part of, for the information to be carried through the universe and every single place and time, realm and dimension you are a part of, and all your guides and guardians and all your ancestors and all your soul connections, soul-mated connections that you are still very much connected to, even though it may not feel that way. There is such a deep web and foundation and network of souls that you are very much a part of. So you must remember these things, open up to all of this, and more will come in, will integrate, especially during these times of the Stargate. Today into tomorrow, we also have the very intense and important meteor shower, the Leonids. So think about the energy that comes in when we have these cosmic events. We're passing by meteor asteroid showers. They amplify the energies of the Stargate. They are like different waves that we get to feel into. And again, this is bringing in the lion energy in through the Lyrian energy, in through the Stargate, connecting back to the convergence of the Lion's Gate. If you did not do that, very, very important and intense meditation, at least consciously. You probably did astrally. You're probably a part of it. Please go back and do that before the end of the Stargate, or as soon as possible. It is a very intense and important Stargate that would be good for you to know about and be a part of consciously if you weren't in the past. When we did it back in August, so it's the Lionsgate meditation for 2019. Please go and do that if you are so guided. Now feel into your energy system. Start breathing in and opening up. Visualize your entire chakra system, so as if you're outside of your body, looking at your body, looking at yourself sitting there or laying there. You can see you as you're a witness to yourself. But imagine you can put on these goggles and you can see the energy, like infrared. But you can see the colors of the chakras begin to light up. So seeing purely the energy, this beautiful, glowing, golden, coppery, diamond light opalescent all around you, just glowing, glowing, glowing. But within that, in your body, in your vessel, really begin to lighting up is your red. Your root chakra getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Feel that in your body, in your energetic body. Witness that from the outside. See it spark your sacral chakra getting sparked up. Feel that getting warmer and bigger and bigger. And they're just pulsating and getting larger. Activating your solar plexus chakra, yellow, beautiful. So we have red and orange and yellow getting bigger and brighter and brighter and brighter. And then we have your green heart chakra lighting up, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're all blending together, nice and big. And just feel your energy expand. Take a deep breath. Feel that in your energetic body, getting in there nice and deep and expanding, releasing densities. There you go. Feel it rise up into your throat chakra. Beautiful teal blue in color. Breathe directly into your throat chakra. Nice swallow for me. And feel that lighting up and getting bigger. You're going to feel that in your all the way up into your head, into your face. All the way up, you're going to feel your throat chakra, and down into your chest, your shoulders. Your throat chakra is not just your throat. It expands very big all the way up into your face. So just feel that glow, that beautiful blue glow. There you go. Nice and big. Feel your face start to tingle. Feel your throat start to open up. Just let it release. Blending in with the green heart chakra and expanding, feeling your chest tingling and opening up. Nice deep breath. I want you to do 3 really, really strong claps for me. There you go. And again. And again. Perfect. Get your palms tingly, but this really helps release energy. And you can rub your legs and your arms as energy is starting to transmute and come off you and dissipate. Very intentionally imagine us on and through this gate, Gaia rising up as a rocket, just going up, ascending, 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 almost to the last level of this year, 2019. We're almost at the very last one before we flip into a whole new decade and place and time. No longer in this. We're at the 9, the end of a very, very important, complete set of chapters for all of us, moving into a total new place and time, making way for this to happen by allowing the transmutation of energies that are making us dense, making us heavy with energy instead of light and open. So we must beware, we must ask for the guidance to help us through and releasing anything that still needs to be released. We're constantly healing, we're constantly transmuting. There is a smaller population of us that transmute for the collective, and we tend to feel these energies even stronger. Very consciously filtering your energy. Filtering your energy, filtering your energy. Let it transmute. Let it escape the body vehicle. Tell your body it is okay to let go of this energy. There is nothing to fear. Bodies tend to sometimes lock down and get uncomfortable, start to cramp up, start to lock down because there's releasement of energy. The energy wants to come up. If you start seeing flashes of light, that is the energy coming up and releasing. Your guides, your guardians, your angelics help that energy, guiding it up to Source, Mother, Father, God for transmutation. Remember, nothing ever dies. Nothing is ever ended. In this beautiful, ongoing, infinite creation, it is just transmuted. So we release any dense negative energy. We allow our body to keep letting go of any entities or parasites, anything, any attachments of negativity, any cords connected to people, places, and situations in which we still keep feeding energy into. Every time we think of anything and we talk about anything, we're giving it energy. Nothing is neutral. It's one way or another. We're always giving our energy. Even being neutral is giving our energy to being neutral. So think about what you think about and think about what is coming up. Not only now, but through this Stargate and beyond. The more you repress, the stronger energies grow in the shadows and have more power over you. When you bring things into the light, they are able to be seen for what they are, and they are always never as strong as they seem in the shadows. Never as big and as scary in the light. And immediately the light will begin to transmute them anyway. Have this intention to release and transmute so you may receive all that is meant for you. So you are on the highest possible timelines and paths, so you choose in a way that is best for you, your journey, your mission, your destiny, path of least resistance, the path of divine guidance, the path of being open to understanding. You do not know it all, and you have forgotten so much. It is time to remember. So ask your guides and guardians to take you. If you're open, you'll be open to the guidance, open to them, the messages, the synchronicities, the connections. Understand that nothing ever is random. Everything happens for a reason. Anything in your awareness, everything you feel in your body happens for a reason. It's how you pay attention to these things, these physical sensations, the ideas and visions that come into your mind, the synchronicities that you witness, the magic and the miracles that cannot be explained other than you understanding. There are things that cannot be seen, forces in play that are unexplained other than what you see with your mind's eye, your third eye, feel with your heart, go with your energetic body into places and spaces and time, dimensions and realms, and connect in ways. Understand those things are real. Everything coming into your awareness is meant to give you something, some message, some awareness, some connection. It's about filtering through what is happening in your 3D world. So much so that you can superimpose the information coming from the 5D and work in that dimension on top of your 3D world. We don't go to any 5D place. We're always going to be in the 3D. Always. That is Gaia. It's your awareness of what isn't in the 3D that is superimposed if you can channel and tap into that frequency. It really depends on what cable package you have. Think of it that way. If you're living on Gaia, you have a basic cable and internet package. Your perspective and awareness and your understanding of all there is. Now, depending on how much effort or energy you put into going up the tiers, having more and more and more channels, more awareness, it's just exactly like that. We're never going to lift off into some other reality that isn't a 3D one. It is always going to be 3D. It's what you see otherwise, what you're connected to in that way. That is 5D and above. For some of us, we are well beyond that. .5D is the next one that you can really start to begin to pull down and understand. Hey, wait, look, listen. Hey, whoa, yo. I see and feel and understand things on a whole different level. And I know that that's like the first, there we go, aha moments over and over and over again. And we'll see all the different things that are connected. And when you rise above that, is when it starts to really come together. The little puzzle pieces start to form actual pictures. And instead of a choppy storm to live through, it becomes so much easier. The energy, the friction, the information coming is pure and much more simple. And you individually need to decide and make choices for yourself. How do you filter through the static, the drama, the chaos, the bullshit, the untruths, the lies, the whatever it is, the people in your life, the job, the location, the relationships, the whatever, to start to get the most of your possible channels of information. It's all about your intent and your choices and how responsible you feel to climbing up this ladder of awareness, connection, understanding, and remembrance. So, intentionally think about your physical body, your mental, emotional, spiritual, etheric, auric, every single body coming into alignment, working in harmony. All your chakras opened up, the channel of energy, beautiful, open, balanced, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, up into your third eye, indigo, beautiful color, opening up, ready to receive, ready to connect, ready to set aside the things, the walls, the bumps, the hurts, the fears that put you in places that keeps you away from all that there is. Because you say so, it becomes so. So if you say it is not possible, that is fantasy, that can't be real, then it is exactly that. It is exactly that, and there you go, and off you go into that reality where those things are not real, magic isn't real, miracles aren't real, connections and souls aren't real, reincarnation, angels and dragons aren't real, star seeds, galactics aren't real, Gaia having a consciousness and being able to communicate, knowing about you, each and every one of you, that's not real. And on you go. There's plenty of people who live in those realities. But then there's also those of us who know that is denying what is real. If you open up to all there is, you get the view of all there is. If it frightens you to know and have the view of all there is, then that is not meant for you, at least not now. And that is okay too. There is no judgment in that. Many do choose this. They believe all there is a 3-story building, the biggest building in town, and that's all there is. And aren't we so big? Aren't we so progressive? We have this big, beautiful 3-story building in our town. We're the biggest thing in the world. But they're isolated. They don't know. But just a few short miles away, there's New York City. It's perspective. So family. Now is the time to choose and decide on how vast you would like your perspective to be. Because in the coming days and through this Stargate and through the end of it, through the new moon, through the new month, through the next and final Stargate of the year, is when perspectives will begin to solidify for the jump into 2020. Be intentional about your perspective. Don't be resistant. Be open. Allow for your guidance and your healing and your clearing and where you're led to go and what you're led to do and how you're led to do that. How you're led to change your environment, what you're led to do with your mind and your body and your hands. Now is the time to be so intentional about yourself. Opening up, allowing for the transmutation. Let the sparks fly. Let them land where they may. Let it ignite a passion around you. Fire you up to become something different and new. Again, once again, turning, transmuting, becoming something different. We are never done doing that. Please recognize. Always changing and evolving, turning and twisting with the energies, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. Moving and moving. Imagine all the 4 elements at the same time. Air, water, and fire, and earth moving all together. Twisting and turning infinitely. Becoming something different. Searching for the balance, the recognition of what it just was, and understanding the energy it takes to become what it will be in every single moment. This is what you are. Recognize. That is first and foremost the top of your to-do list for you on your mission. Open up to all the possibilities and understand nothing is impossible. And imagine whatever room you're in, if you are inside, the ceiling opening up and the sun shining down upon you, lighting you up from head to toe, radiating every single atom and molecule of your entire being and spirit and your soul, your energy, everything becoming more and more in alignment, in flow, in balance. And breathe deep. And just soak it in. Feel the air on your face. And tell yourself, I am open. I release and I receive. I am open. I release and I receive. I am open. I release and I receive. 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 I bring in my guides and my guardians close around me. I feel their love and their energy. I feel their warmth and their caring. I feel them with me. I feel them with me. I know they are always, always with me. I connect with them more and more in every moment, so they may guide me further and further on this beautiful divine journey that I chose to be on. I am here for a magical reason. I am here for a magical reason. I am here to connect with my brothers and sisters, with Gaia. I am here to create. I am here to live and love, teach and learn, and be a spirit in a body that is ever changing and evolving. So be it. And so it is, dear ones, dear family, brothers and sisters. I love you all so very, very much. Please stay in this space, soaking up these energies, connecting with your soul tribe, your spirit tribe, all there is, Mother, Father, God, Gaia, all of your angelics, any and all ascended masters you feel with you. Welcome them in to give you guidance. Feel their love, feel their attention on you, with you, for you, always and forever. All of us together. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much.